Hello, it is Tuesday the 20th of March 2018, so I've tried to do one or two takes of this video already but kept forgetting what I'd said and what I hadn't said, so let me try again now. So, it's about 4 PM, I've been asleep for most of the day but I'm trying to switch my sleep schedule again back to more normal hours just because I'm going to be going and staying with a friend in London from Thursday to Tuesday because it'll give us a lot of time to hang out, and also it turns out that my mum and her partner have booked a holiday to visit my brother in Berlin on around the same dates, so that'll be useful because otherwise I'd have been in the house alone for days, which I think would be quite difficult, not seeing another human for that long, not to mention all the other issues I have. So I need to pack a bag today and think about what I need to bring because I'm going to university tomorrow, so I'll be too exhausted. Going to try and start work now and just do a few hours. I think I've kind of burnt myself out a bit doing so many hours of painting the last few days, so it'll be really good to go and visit my friend actually and get the sort of few days off to relax. Hello, so not sure what to do. I've lost my bank card, so I can't really go and see my friend, which means I'll just have to stay here on my own. But the much worse thing that's happened is basically my social worker, my mum and me both tried to call her to find out what she was playing at by cancelling that meeting 13 minutes before it started yesterday, and she told some lie about how she couldn't get there in the snow, but I mean she would have known that more than 10 minutes before because they would have had to leave long before that to get here. So then the next thing she said is basically her and the physiotherapist have decided to go through all my hospital notes again. They found some stuff from my neurologist saying that all my pain from dislocations and stuff is due to a functional neurological disorder, or what some people might call a conversion disorder or a somatoform disorder or something along those lines. Basically it means that I've had some psychological trauma and that's making my arm. But I know that that's not true, because I literally feel the dislocation, I feel the bone pull out of place and then either jump back, or I'm able to place it back, and then it feels sort of better, but it still aches for days or weeks sometimes afterwards. So I'd really like to know how that could possibly be psychological, bearing in mind I have been formally diagnosed with EDS by 2 different rheumatologists, one of which was a specialist, the country specialist. Since they looked at all those neurologist notes, they decided that, oh, I could do it if I tried, I'm just not trying, completely ignored the fact that I can be in a lot of pain and struggling to move, and that my quality of life is like absolutely terrible. Even if, and I'm not saying I do, but even if I had a psychological issue that was giving me a functional neurological disorder or a somatic disorder or whatever you want to call it, I would still be entitled to the same level of care, because it's based on needs. Anyone with a medical condition which causes them to feel that amount of pain and not be able to move, regardless of the origin of the condition, they're still entitled to care, but they're just trying to shame me. And they've just purposely started now not sending the carers, and basically they started this yesterday because they just didn't turn up at any of the times, any of the 3 times. And then today she came at breakfast and lunchtime, but the woman this evening hasn't come. And when I questioned the woman who was supposed to come yesterday at lunchtime, she told me that the call was on her phone and then it had been deleted, and she assumed that I had cancelled it, because that's what normally happens when a call is deleted. But in actual fact, somebody at the office, probably my social worker, deleted that call, and they've admitted they're just purposely testing me to see what bad of a state I get in, because if I don't get in too bad of a state, then they're going to deny me any care.